Alright, my friends, so in this video I'm going to talk about the spread operator and how it is very handy for objects. Now, I think we have only two main topics that we want to explain to move to the next module or the next section. We have the spread operator and also the rest operator. We have, of course, some extra features in ES6, but I think that all we want to understand. Okay, this is, I think, really it for this module. Of course, we have some extra features, things like classes whatsoever, but I'm gonna keep it and explain it as soon as we start work with React Native. Okay, so this is really about I'm gonna leave it for later on, so I do not want to make it too long for you. However, going back to the spread operator, now we are using the spread operator to clone things. Okay, so for example, here I have modified our array and I have just changed these two properties. I have changed the the age to be 40 as well as the job to be web developer. And here inside my app.js, I am looping through my array to find the item that has an age of 40 and store it in this object right here, right? Now let me show you the benefit of using the spread operator. If I want to clone this object right here, I do not want to take the exact same object. I want to clone it, then take the cloned object and store it inside another variable. So let me show you how we can do that. I'm going to create a variable. Let's call it, for example, a new user, whatever, any name that you feel happy with. I'm going to set it equal to an object. Okay, because I want to clone an object. So that's why I'm going to create an object. If you are trying to clone an array, then you need to type these things. If you want to clone an object, you have to add these stuff because it is an object. Now, how do I clone this object? Very simply, you add 3 period or 3 dots, then you type the name of the object that you want to clone. Very simple. So 3 dots, then the name of the thing that you want to clone. Now this new user variable has the exact same values that this user has. And in order for us to prove that, here inside my div, what I'm gonna render, I'm just gonna render one property. Okay, for example, the age. So I'm just gonna type new user, new user dot age. Okay, if we switch back to the web browser, we can see 40 being printed successfully, which is the value that we have it right here. So hopefully that you can see it here on the top left corner. Okay, we have it right here. I'm gonna zoom it for you, right? So we have it right here successfully. So this is how you can clone an object. How about cloning an array? So I'm gonna create an object, call it new users, okay, and should equal to the, I'm gonna clone my array right here. So I'm gonna add 3 dots, then type the name of the thing that I want to clone. In this case, the users array. So this new users array has the exact same properties and items and everything that this users array has. To prove that for you, what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna type new users, which is the new array. I'm gonna access the first item, okay, which is the first one right here, this thing right here, because we are starting from 0 in array, in a programming in general, let's say. Okay, I'm gonna grab the first item, right? And I'm gonna grab the age property. Okay, so this is the new array. I'm gonna access the first item inside that array, and I'm gonna show the age property. If we switch back to the browser, we can see the number 40 being printed successfully. So this is how you can clone stuff using the spread operator. Of course, it has very great features, and I'm gonna talk about them once we start building real applications. Okay, This is like the general overview. We are going to talk about them in depth later on. Hopefully that makes sense. This is really simple example. Thank you my friends so much for watching. See you in another one.